What is up, Leos? Okay, you're one of my last signs. I've been doing this for about 3 days now after work. Totally tired, but doing it for you because I love you. And Leos are some of my favorite people on the planet. You're always really good looking and fun to hang out with. And you're really like vivacious, even though you can be like a little stern and everything. Um, you're a fire sign, so you're fiery and you got all this stuff inside you, and I that's one thing I love about Leos. I've only dated fire signs and had relationships with fire signs that like were long term. So like don't think I don't love you because I do. My name's Stella K. Thanks for watching my first Leo video. I'm really excited about doing this for you guys. Um I'm gonna say I'm a lot. I might mess up on my words and everything, but I'm getting a little better. You guys are lucky that I've done a couple videos before you because my first few were total disasters. But I'm not re-recording anything. You're getting me 100% authentic Stella K. That's what you're getting. Your name is Stella. K is my middle name. That's what you're getting. So all right, so right now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to tell you a little bit about myself. I'm an empathic reader. I'm an intuitive. So, which it just means that like I have certain feelings, I feel certain things. I uh, I read intuitively. Like when I feel something, like and spirit talks to me, then I kind of just blurt it out, even if it doesn't make sense with the cards. Sometimes I will do that because I feel like, this isn't going to resonate with all of you. Remember, I'm reading for thousands of people. Not that thousands of people are going to watch my first video, but it's not going to resonate with all of you. But some of it will. Some of my reading will resonate, and take what doesn't and throw it away and take what does. And if I can give you a little bit of wisdom, great. And even though I'm doing an end of June reading right now at the end of June, even if you see this, like seriously, in 5 years from now, that's when you're meant to see it. Time is fluid. I mean, you are always meant to see what you're meant to see and do when you're meant to do it or see it. I mean, that's what I believe about the universe. Like, we totally go through things exactly when we need to go through things or hear certain things. So this is for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. And I'm gonna do the best I can. I'm just gonna do a really simple 7 card spread because there's not many days left and I'm trying to get these out. In July, I will be doing monthlies, weeklies, and also sexual readings, which will only be for the big folk. So you kids that are under 18 are not going to be able to see those. And right now, I think I am going to use my Secrets of Tarot deck because it's one of my favorites. So I pre-shuffled all my decks, just so you know. I look at and I shuffle all my shuffle all my decks before reading, and I also meditate for about a half hour. I've been studying Buddhism for about 6 years now, and that's when I started connecting to spirit. And sometimes, like when I got really good at clearing my mind, because I'm an earth sign and our minds never stop going. Like they just go and go and go. And I would hear like a word and I knew it wasn't from me. I knew it was from spirit. So now I can kind of tell the difference. And I hope you guys will all start meditating too, because fire signs, out of all the signs, like you guys really need to meditate because you need to like calm yourself a little bit. Sometimes when you see something and it upsets you, like take 10 minutes. And it doesn't have to be like a chant that you learn from some guru or anything. It can be just like a hum. Just try to clear your mind. Because I feel like right now, like the people that are connecting to me, like need to just have those moments to clear their mind. For some reason, that's coming, and that was in my pre-shuffle. Was just like that. You guys need to clear your minds. You need to take that time to do that and calm and just feel yourselves. All right, one just fell in my lap. I usually am not one that takes things that fall. Oh, there's two. Okay, so we'll just put them down like this. Okay, so this is going to be your recent past. This is your present. Okay, then we're going to do, or let me cut the deck. Even though those fell before I would cut the deck, I'm still going to take them because I feel like when something falls, like it's meant to be. Crazy. That's not like with a piece of drywall at work because I flip houses during the day, but you know, with this, I'll take something that falls as long as it doesn't break my leg or hurt my head. All right. All right. So your third position is what's helping. Your fourth position is your obstacles. Your fifth position is attitudes of others, which I actually added this onto my spread myself because I feel like the attitudes of others like can really influence us and actually have more influence on us than other things because some people really care so much about what other people think about them, and I just don't think you should. Listen to your heart and listen to your gut because those are the things that matter, not what other people think. Because always remember, there's your side, their side, and then there's the truth. So, heart, gut, brain, you just use your brain to put those both together. Okay, now we're going to go to your sixth position, which is what you should do. And the seventh position is your outcome. And then we're going to check out the bottom of the deck. The bottom of the deck is the Page of Pentacles. Pages are messages, and these are usually just like really short, like "Hey, how you doing?" text messages. It's like a really small offer and a really small message. It can be a phone call, anything you want. But I mean, it's just a very small message. So right now, maybe you're in like a really early stages of a relationship, or you like someone and you're not in a relationship yet. You're just getting to know a person. So that could be what that means. But I always do that. And then at the end, we'll do an oracle reading, which isn't just an oracle card that is going to, tell you what's going on and hopefully, like, get everything together. All right. So your recent past is the Three of Cups, which is a celebration. So probably before you were in isolation, which isn't really in your recent past, but maybe you guys like broke the rules a little bit and you guys went out and had some fun, or you were in a third party situation. That's what this card means. So I never feel a need to clarify the past. I just want to tell you, leave the past in the past. The past is something we learn from. It's not something we need to dwell on. Always leave it there. Leave the past in the past. Trust me, I know. I've been there. Leave it there. Leave it there. All right, your present is the Five of Cups. Okay, so the Five of Cups is like you're regretful over something right now. Like maybe you had an action that you didn't like that you did, or somebody did something to you and you feel like it's your fault. But the Five of Cups is like a regretful card. Like you're feeling regret. It could have just been just a bad decision you made. We all make bad decisions. We all have regrets. And we actually learn from those more than we learn from the good times. Okay? So we'll clarify that card later on. All right, so in your third position, we have what's helping, and we have the Five of Wands. And the Five of Wands is actually more conflict. You guys, I said you guys were fiery. You guys are a fire sign. You're fiery. So you're having some conflict, and I don't know how it's helping, but maybe it's helping because you guys need to learn a lesson. We all learn lessons from so many different facets of our life. And sometimes, being in a bad situation, we learn more from being in a good situation. We'll clarify this one too. You guys are going to take my whole night up clarifying. Sorry. Okay. Attitudes of others is the Ace of Swords. So people are being honest with you right now. Ace of Swords is like clarity, honesty. So if you have like that best friend or people are all saying the same thing about what you did, believe them. Because you got the Ace of Swords right now. And what? others are thinking, you know? Oh crap, this is your obstacle. But I really don't feel like what I said was any different. I'm sorry, it's 1:30 in the morning and I've been up since 6 a.m. This is your obstacle, is believing the truth. You really, like, I know like fire signs can be very stubborn sometimes and you want to stand your ground. But sometimes you just got to take the truth as a truth and say, listen, I'm sorry. And maybe that's where this regret comes from, and this fighting comes from, you know. You're not seeing the truth, but you obviously know it because it came up in your reading. So you need to get down to that. We're going to do some clarification on what I think we need to. All right, this one is attitude of others, and that's the magician. And they feel like they have all the elements to heal the situation. So maybe you need to listen to the people around you. The people around you have all the elements. They have fire, they have earth, they have water, they have air, and they have all the elements they need to help you get through this situation. You guys are having a hard time right now. And I do love readings. So this is something that's going on with your partner or your person of interest. Or it could be vice versa. They could, and I'm not saying that. I mean, it could be with a family member or a sister or a brother or a friend. But listen to your friend's advice because they're the magician, and the magician can, they have all the elements to really help you solve your problems. All right, in your sixth position, you have what should you do? And that's the Ten of Wands. I mean, look at all those like sticks you're carrying on your back right now. Like you're carrying 10 huge wands on your back. Like you need to put them down. It's time to put them down. And there is always a way to solve a problem, whether it be with people or at work or in a love situation. You can always figure it out and you can put it down. All right, your outcome is death, which is kind of amazing because death does not mean death. It can mean a breakup, but it can mean transformation, like a complete transformation where you can take the situation that you're in right now with your loved one or your friend or whoever you're having this problem with. This is the first reading I've had that's had like this many cards like this. But I really truly believe the people that this is going to resonate with, like you're going to go through this transformation. I'm sorry, I have a halo light, so it might be like, but look at death. I mean, he's not dying. He's transforming. And you're going to go through that transformation. Okay, so what I'm going to use to clarify these cards is my Hanson Roberts deck. I love this deck. It's one of my oldest decks. It's been with me for forever. I own a ton of decks. And this is a great clarification deck. It never does me wrong, and it usually resonates with a lot of people. So listen to the advice I'm about to give you. And just do what you got to do. Sometimes we got to say we're sorry, and we got to, fix ourselves, and we got to, go within. There's nothing wrong with that. We all make mistakes. We all do things that are wrong. We all are regretful at times. Sometimes we just got to be a little, all right, I'm going to cut the deck. Spirit says that. We have to be a little more understanding. So, okay. I'm not going to clarify the past because I think you leave the past in the past. And if this is a party card in celebration, a fight might have started at a party. All right. So with the Five of Cups, you're regretful. So we'll clarify that real quick. All right. So whatever it is you're regretful about is keeping you up at night. It's giving you anxiety. It's giving you issues. Like you're not feeling good about it. Like you did something wrong because you're not sleeping. You might have sleep problems. You may have anxiety. You might be thinking about it way too much and not enjoying your life the way you should. And a lot of people are having that issue during this isolation period. So let's pull one more on that. All right, we have the Seven of Swords. Now, when we look at the Seven of Swords, we're looking at something that's like, it's like, this guy's got 5 swords and he's leaving 2 behind. So he's only halfway solving the problem. He's running away, but he's thinking about a plan to fix it. And that's probably what you need to do in the present, is you need to think about how to fix it and how to get those other 2 swords, and not just run away with 5. Just run away. Get those swords. I know this is a horrible way for me to start with, Leos, but I gotta be honest, and I promise I will always be an honest reader. Okay, so in your third position, which is what is happening, is the Five of Wands, which is regret and fighting and having issues. It's like conflict. You have conflict right now. So why do you have conflict? Okay, we have the Eight of Cups. So when you have the Eight of Cups, it means you or someone else walked away. Somebody walked away. Your person of interest, or you walked away. You guys walked away from each other. Or something else. And then you got the Page of Cups. And when you get the Page of Cups, you're going to get like unexpected messages. So we're not going to clarify this any further because we're going to look at the Ten of Wands to see what those unexpected messages were. But you got an unexpected message, or you gave someone an unexpected message. But just remember that in your fourth position in your obstacles is the truth. Like, we got to believe in the truth. The truth is just the truth sometimes. There's always their side, your side, and then there's the truth. And that's what you need to think about. Always put yourself in someone else's shoes, especially when it comes to relationships. Because in relationships, we need to remember there are 2 people there. And we need to consider their feelings almost more than our own. And we need to say, okay, if I was to reverse the situation, how would I feel in their shoes? And then you can find the truth. And then your friends, they feel like they've given you good advice, which is all they can really give you right now. So we'll clarify the Ten of Wands, which is in the what you should do position, because you're carrying 10 wands right now. You can't carry more than 10 wands. The only thing about carrying 10 wands that's good is that it's about to be over and you are going to put these down. Because after this, you go back to an ace, which is like happy time. Like when I think of the 10 of wands, or the Ace of Wands, which is where you go to after the Ten of Wands, I think of the male phallic and sexy time. I don't know. Maybe my brain's a little sick, but whatever. Okay, so let's pull this. We got the Eight of Swords. So she's blindfolded and gagged. So right now you have not yet figured out how to put down those wands, but you will. You have all these swords around you. It's easy. All you need to do is take a step back and unbound your hands and cut that blindfold off. And you could get out of this situation that's giving you issues. Let's pull something else on that. The Wheel of Fortune. All right, so the Wheel of Fortune right now, that means it's going to go in your way. It's up. It's upright. I usually don't read reversals, but I don't shuffle my cards. And I feel like I shuffle my cards upright, but they do turn around. And when they do turn around, I know that's when it's meant to be. I don't just shuffle them all over the place. Like Spirit always told me, shuffle your cards, and sometimes I'll give you a reversal. But in this position, you're going to be all right. All right, and then we're going to go into your transformation, because maybe that Wheel of Fortune that we just got right here is leading to your transformation. This could also be your partner too. Remember that these energies could be all your partner or all you or a mix of both of you. And this doesn't have to resonate you. If this isn't your story, don't make it your story. But if it does resonate with you, think about it. So now we're going into transformation. And Spirit told me shuffle a little bit. All right, just give me one of these little here, and then we're going to pull. All right, so we got the Ace of Pentacles. And what did I tell you? This, the Ace of Pentacles is basically, you know, somebody giving you a big old offer. Pentacles aren't always money. It's happiness. Happy home, happy life, happy love. You know, it's the Ace of Pentacles can give you more than just that. So that's why you're transforming. Is because you want that Ace of Pentacles or you want to hand it to someone. All right, let's pull one more. All right, we got the Page of Swords. And again, did we get the Page of Swords somewhere else? Did we get the Page of Swords somewhere else? I thought we did. No, we didn't. Sorry. Seven of Swords. The Page of Swords. But when we, you know, this is kind of spying or just fast communication. But in this, I just think it's going to be fast communication. I think like you're just one moment this is just going to hit you like a rock or the other person, and you're going to be like, what the heck was I thinking? And you guys are going to be all right, and you're going to get together. Let's pull an oracle card to see if it kind of can give us a little bit more clarity, because we can clarify all night, but this is my first one, and it's really late, so, and I will never shortchange you guys again, but I'm telling you right now, hit the subscribe button and give me a couple weeks. And I have so much respect for YouTubers because it really does take us a lot of work just on one video. And it costs us a lot of money and we put a lot into it. And it's like hours into one video, into editing and just, you know, uploading and doing everything we need to do and learning about it, especially when you're 40 something like me. I'm not saying what 40 something I am, but I'm 40 something, you know. All right, we're going to cut this and we're going to see what Spirit says you need to do. And remember, hit that subscribe button. Give me a few weeks. Give a girl a break. Come on. All right, and we have service. I can feel good when I help others. How much does that go in to your reading? Service. I feel good when I can help others. It's exactly what you need to do. Even if it's just helping the people you know or in your community, or going to do some good service because of, you know, everything that the world is going through right now. Like, you need to go help others, you know, or your significant other. And you just have to have that kindness. And I know you're fiery, but sometimes we just need to, you know, lower the fire a little bit and let it just warm us and not burn us. All right. My name's Stella K. And if you'd like a private reading so we can go deeper into this, you can reach me at stellak@yahoo.com, or you can visit my website where I also do energy healing and Reiki readings, but I won't bring that to YouTube. And that is stellak.com. And hopefully just push that subscribe and like button. Even though this wasn't the greatest reading, sometimes what can enlighten us is what we need to hear the most. We don't always need the greatest readings. And I'm not always going to tell you exactly what's beautiful and what you want to hear. Like, the people that are going to resonate with me, like, you're going to know what I'm talking about, and I'm going to help you get through this. And that's what I'm here for, and that's why I'm doing it. All right. You guys have a great end of June, and I love you all. Thank you for watching.